Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. Today's Sunday, guys, and I'm coming on because I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff in the kitchen today, and I just came in here and got going, and I didn't video, and so I said let me put the video on to show you a little bit of what I'm doing. All right, I'm making shrimp egg rolls for my husband right here. I already started it. I had a bag of cabbage in there that I had to use up. I had a bag of shrimp that I had in the freezer for a while that I needed to use up. So I got this together. This is cabbage. I put carrots, scallions in it, and I cut up the shrimp and put it in here. I'm going to put all the seasoning. I'm going to put all the hoisin and some soy sauce and some ginger and stuff in here and make it, put all the stuff in here. I actually just had a little bit of tuna that I made myself for lunch. I had a half a sandwich and I have some left here. Just gonna eat it probably with a little bit of lettuce. Continue to eat it with a little bit of lettuce and stuff. I'm actually starting to cut up peppers and stuff. Today's Frankie's birthday. Happy birthday, Frank! Today's Frankie's birthday. We're celebrating it tomorrow. So since my kids have been little, I've always made them a dinner for their birthday. Either we go out or we make dinner, but we're making dinner. So he chose chicken fajitas. So what I'm doing is I have peppers. I'm gonna start cutting up the peppers and getting all the stuff prepared. And tomorrow I'm gonna cook his. I'm making meals for Julie this week. What?
Can you make us few buffalo chicken egg rolls since you have chicken and peppers already?
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Chicken, peppers, maybe a little cream cheese if you
Chicken
have
and
it.
peppers in the.
I would. Dice them up.
Really? In the egg roll?
I would.
Okay. All right.
Chicken, peppers, onion, maybe a little
Do
cream
we have
cheese.
buffalo sauce?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I have cream cheese.
Well, you don't need cream cheese, but
well, you kind of need cream cheese, yeah. All right, I'll see if I have it. All right, yeah. So I'm making, Frankie wants me to make some buffalo egg rolls since I'm making the other ones, which is fine. It's his birthday, so I will do that. I'm making this meal's weeks for Julie. She's having steak and chicken lo mein, and she's having roasted vegetables, and I think that's it, right? Roasted vegetables, yeah. Because I'm making 2 meals for her, and I make 2 meals for her, and 4 portions of each. So I'm making the steak lo mein stir fry, and I'm making roasted vegetables, and I'm making chicken for her as well. So I have to figure out what she said, any kind of chicken. So I'm probably gonna saute it maybe in the pan or something like that, or bake it or something like that. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. But I'm getting started today on a lot of the stuff that I got to do, and then tomorrow I have to. Actually, I'm waiting for some moolah to come in from a source. Whatever it is. So I'm waiting. So once I get my pay tomorrow, I will go in the morning and get the rest of the stuff that I have to get. Because Julie gave me the money for her stuff, but I don't really have any extra money for the other stuff at this point until my paycheck comes in tomorrow. So anyway, that's the gist of that. But it's Sunday, and I'm not feeling the greatest today emotionally, everything. I'm just kind of feeling ugh. But and my sugars have been kind of all over the place this morning. I woke up and it was kind of low again. I didn't feel good. So I don't know what's going on. I guess everything, because we're changing everything and adapting everything, that everything is kind of off. But so I'm not feeling the best, but I'm going to push through and do what I have to do because it's Frankie's birthday. He's going out today for his birthday to his friend's house and celebrating with them and all that. He celebrated last night. But tomorrow we're gonna have cake, and he's gonna have his dinner and all that, and Julie's coming over, and Jenny, and so we'll have cake tomorrow for him. But anyway, that's the story with that. So let's get going on the other stuff that I have to do. Like I said, this is all ready. I just have to season it, and then fill the egg rolls with it. Start cutting up the peppers, which is gonna be a pain in the butt. I bought the little ones because the big ones were outrageous. I went to ShopRite and the price was outrageous.
I'm getting my birthday egg
This
rolls on
was
Frankie's
reasonable.
birthday.
Yeah, you're getting your birthday egg rolls. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to make it for your birthday, right? Yeah, I was supposed to make it for Bill's birthday,
Yeah.
egg rolls, and I never
That's what I'm saying. I'm
did.
getting my birthday egg
So
rolls
I'm
on
making his
Frankie's
egg
birthday.
rolls today too.
What do you mean my egg rolls to mine too? What else you making?
What do you mean, what else am I making?
You said you're making my egg rolls too.
I'm making all the stuff that I have to make for the food, and then I'm making Frankie. He wants buffalo egg rolls too.
Oh.
Buffalo what?
I get my egg rolls before he gets his egg rolls. Mine are a month overdue.
Rip it.
No. No respect. No respect.
I'm human, guys. That's it. All right. These I have out. They're in the fridge. I took them out purposely because I have to make these tonight. Oh, and forgot to tell you the best thing. Chicken right here in the crock pot. Well, no. Yeah, it's a couple of pieces of chicken breast that I have. I had some pork chops in the freezer that needed to be used up. So I put chicken, carrots, pork chops, onions, garlic, soy sauce, some hoisin sauce in here. And this is gonna cook for 6 hours. So by the time, and I also had one potato in the refrigerator. So I cut that up and put that in there. So I'm making a crock-pot meal for today. So I don't have to worry about dinner tonight. Cause I got a lot of other stuff going on. So anyway, I was looking through my refrigerator, cleaning it out a little bit, and I found asparagus that I had in there that I haven't cooked yet. It's on the verge. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna make this tonight with dinner. I have broccoli, fresh broccoli that I bought. So I'm either gonna put this with Julie's broccoli because I bought frozen broccoli, or put it with myself. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let's get going on these freaking peppers. Are gonna be annoying. I got actually 2 peppers here. These were Frankies that he never used, so I'm gonna use those. I'm trying to think what I should do. If I should do the egg rolls first. I think I'll do the egg rolls last. Get these peppers cutting up. That's what I think I'll do. All right. Where am I gonna put you guys? Because I kind of have yous. Let's get rid of some of this crap on the camera. Oh my God! Come on, are you serious, Linda? Did that just happen? Just give me a second. I was moving the water thing, the soap, the sponge thing, and the whole thing just fell. Okay. All right. There we go. Perfect angle. I want to save some of these pepper seeds because I'm going to plant, come on, I'm going to plant them in another area because the peppers that I'm growing are not doing anything and they're really annoying me. So I also have jalapenos that I cut up yesterday that I opened up yesterday and took the seeds out, and I have them over there on the tables. Later on today, I'm going to go out there and plant those and plant these pepper seeds. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I know. I gotta get my scraper out. Martha, I know. I'll use it. I use it. I was using it the other day. One of my YouTubers always says, Linda, where's your scraper? Thank you, Martha, for reminding me. Because I always forget to use it. We're going all over the place. Guys, guess what? God damn it. Guess what? Jenny's going to camp next Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday. This Sunday coming up finally. She's so excited, driving me crazy. She calls me every day, Mom, I need this, I have to pack that. She's thrilled, guys. Thank you all again for the donations, for the donations for the GoFundMe for her to go to camp. She's so excited. She's gonna take all kinds of pictures. Don't worry, you guys are gonna hear all about it. Thanks to you. Thanks to all the donations from my family and my friends. We appreciate all of you. She appreciates it. She's so excited. Hopefully she'll have nice weather. But even if she doesn't, she's gonna have a ball. They do all kinds of things, even if it rains, so they have inside, you know, and all that, so. But it looks like the week coming up is gonna be nice. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be all good. Alright guys, so I'm cutting the peppers up. It's the tedious thing because they're little. So it's taking a little while, but I'm not going to show you the whole thing because you will get bored. Seeds flying all over the place.
Let's see if you get this.
Seeds flying, guys. 2 years together in not a single argument. I don't really know. I get it.
It's a blow-up doll.
Oh,
See the hand?
that's just disturbing. My husband and his crude jokes, guys. Note to self, next time get the big peppers, but you gotta cut them up anyway, so, but still, definitely quicker, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta save money, you gotta save money. You gotta save money. And if there are some seeds in here, it's not the end of the world. We're not gonna die, they'll cook out. I'm even taking the ends, guys, or the ends of the, you know, why not get every little piece of pepper? Especially peppers are so freaking expensive. That's why I'm trying to grow my own freaking peppers. It ain't working. Last year I had 3 or 4, but this year they don't even seem to be popping this year, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get some peppers out of these seeds that I'm gonna grow. I only got a little while longer. I don't have much more growing season, but gotta have a sharp knife. I gotta sharpen this knife again because it's getting a little dull now, and it has to be sharpened. I was watching Castaway this morning. Did you ever see that movie, Castaway, with Tom Hanks? I'm sure you have. Such a great movie. Love it. It's so sad. I would have thought they would have brought them back together, but I guess, you know, it would have been too easy for them to just come back together. It would have been too happy, you know. Of course, she had to move on with her life thinking he was dead. You know. Yankees were playing. They lost last night. They got murdered. 8-1 or something like that. 8-2. They're playing today. So far, they're losing 1-0. And they're just getting on base. Hopefully, they can do something today and get a friggin' win. I don't know. Don't know, guys. They're trying, but they're not doing that great. The first half of the year was really good. The second part is not doing so great. But we stick with our team. Let's go Yankees, even though you're losing. Let me sharpen this knife and get a drink. Guys, I don't know if I showed you, but you know, I had a whole full bag of coleslaw, and I didn't want to use all the coleslaw for this because it's just too much. So I saved some and put carrots in it and scallions, and I'm going to make coleslaw out of this. But right now I'm going to put it in the refrigerator because I don't want to let it sit out because I can't make it right now. Guys, did you ever buy these? So good from the Dollar Tree. They're the cover-ups. They come with all different sizes. They're the best. I love them when I can't find my freaking tops to my Tupperwares, or I just need, you know, I run out of you know, tin foil or plastic wrap. These are really, really good. See? They go right over it like this. The only thing that bothers me that I don't like is that they don't have, they should have more of a variety. They have a couple of each, you know. Like here's a smaller one. God damn it, I always rip them. They have, and I wish that they were just a little bit bigger. I think you can buy them like on TikTok. You can buy them on Amazon or whatever. Probably the bigger ones, or in the store. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be big enough for this. No, I need the blue one. That one was too small for that. The red's the smaller one. The bluer one will fit this. See? And then you just put them right in the fridge. I love that. Love that convenience. I go to the Dollar Tree. Every once in a while I'll buy one. You know, they're great. So good. Get them. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. All right, I sharpened the knife, cleaned it. Yeah, see now it's a lot more sharper. Just gotta be careful with my fingers. Yeah, I have to. So Julie wants roasted vegetables, so I'm gonna do broccoli, string beans, mushrooms, and sweet potatoes, yams, and some regular potatoes. That's what I'm doing for her roasted vegetables, and then I'm gonna make her chicken. I'm gonna marinate it probably in a marsala sauce or something. I don't know, something like that. And I'm gonna make the steak lo mein with broccoli. Julie's not big on onions, but I will definitely put some onions in it when I make the food. But make them very small so she'll hardly know that they're there. But, you know, she's eaten onions all her life, even though, I mean, she's had onions in her food all her life, because I cook with onions, you know. I mean, like if I make macaroni salad or something and Jenny and her are eating it, I don't make, you know, I don't put big, huge onions in it. I'll put shredded onion or I'll, you know, whatever. But she's not big, like on big pieces of onion. So, like if I was making it just for my son-in-law, I'd put big pieces of onions in it. Or if I was making it for us, I would. But for her, the onions won't be like the star of the show. You know what I mean? They'll be in there for flavor, but they won't be poignant, you know, because they can't be. She's not crazy about them. But. And she's paying for her food, so I got to make it the way she wants it, right, guys? Yeah, I'm glad I can help my daughter out. She's, you know, she's a hairdresser, building her business, working really, really hard, and just always on her feet, and doesn't have a lot of time when she comes home, and then they end up, you know, buying food out, and it's just it's a fortune, and, you know, they don't have that kind of money. They're trying to save their money, and for everything that their life is beginning and everything else, they, you know, but it's just convenient, and you know how that goes. When it's convenient, you know, you do it. So it's not good. So, yeah, so she asked me, and I'm sure. I'm cooking, you know, I cook anyway. I still am in the kitchen a lot and everything. So why not help my daughter out? And if I could afford it, I wouldn't even charge her for the food. But right now I can't, so. That's all there's, you know, that's the way it goes, so. All right, I gotta cut all these peppers because I need all of these peppers because I'm making fajitas and we're making buffalo egg rolls too, and Frankie wants a little bit of peppers in there, so we need a lot of peppers anyway. And what's good is that I don't have to worry about dinner tonight. Dinner is in the Crockpot. Like I said, I'll make some asparagus. And we have leftover rice from last night. So you can have it with that too. And it'll be good. Well, this pepper doesn't seem so good. Now I'm gonna save this for my compost. I'm gonna put this in my with my eggs, shells and stuff. I'll show you stuff that I have for my garden. I really want to get out in my garden today and weed, but there's not gonna be enough time in the day today to do that. only have so much time in one day, guys. So, today's Sunday, and in the fall I'm going to start probably doing my Sunday Fun Day, Italian Sunday Fun Day, where I make an Italian meal every Sunday, whether it be pasta or, any kind of Italian meal. Growing up, we used to go to my aunt's house every Sunday, or we always had, either we went to my aunt's house, my nanny's house, my, whatever, or we had it at home. We're Italian, and we always had Italian gravy. So that was the thing in our house, in our family. Like I said, if we didn't go to my aunt's house, which was the normal thing, we had it at home. Or in our house, like our immediate house, we might not have had Sunday gravy every single Sunday, unless we went to my aunt's, like I said. But the majority of the time growing up, when we were younger, we would go to my nanny's or my aunt's, and we would have Sunday gravy. But anyway, that's how I grew up. But raising my kids, my husband was always home on Sundays mainly, unless he was working. He worked so many hours a week that he normally was never home on Saturdays. Sunday was the one day he would be home, and I would usually make either a roast or, Italian gravy. It was always kind of a tradition. But him growing up, my husband's Irish and Polish. He's not Italian, so they didn't have Italian gravy every Sunday. They would have probably more like a roast, a ham, or, if they could afford it, something like that. But it wasn't such a, maybe they went to his grandmother's, who was Polish, who lived right down the street. So he grew up a little bit differently than I grew up. He definitely grew up with traditions, but different traditions, like, the Polish Easter, and like, when we got together, it was like shocking to me. And just like it was shocking to them, certain things, like, I'll never forget, I was having all my in-laws over. When I say in-laws, I mean my sister-in-laws and my brother-in-laws and my father-in-law, because my mother-in-law had passed away when Billy was 15. So I had them over for dinner after Billy and I got married, or maybe before, I don't even remember. We were living together. And I don't remember which one it was, but my sister-in-law asked me, what am I making for dinner? And I said, I'm making gravy. And she's like, gravy? Oh, okay. What are you having with the gravy? And I'm like, what do you mean? What am I having with the gravy? Gravy. She's like, no, like, what is with the gravy? Like, what are you having? Like, what kind of meat? Or I'm like, oh, no, it's Italian gravy, like sauce, like pasta and meatballs and sausage and braciole. And she's like, what? What the heck is that? Like, they had no clue. Like, the Irish and the Polish, they just didn't, she had no idea, and it was the funniest thing, because she didn't know what I was talking about. And I'm like, no. And she's like, oh, okay. And then when I went to their house, like for Polish Easter, they had a brunch. They have a cold brunch, which we do now. And everything was cold. It was ham and turkey and kielbasi and egg cheese and rolls with cream cheese and like orange juice, and that's what it consisted of. And this hot horseradish sauce. It was delicious. So then when me and Billy got married and stuff, and like I know he enjoyed that tradition, I started doing that tradition. because it's a brunch. So when growing up, we always had Easter Sunday in the evening, you know, with a ham, with lasagna. My mother would always make lasagna with whatever meat we were having, you know, whatever. It was always a ham or like a roast beef or something like that. It was never a turkey. Turkey was always just Thanksgiving. So we would either have like a white ham or a pink ham and all that. So the Polish Easter, which I absolutely fell in love with, deviled eggs too. They had deviled eggs, which I absolutely fell in love with. We were able to have in the morning brunch, and then at night we have our Italian Easter, you know, or whatever. So that's what we do, and we've done that forever since the kids have been little, and that's what we still do till this day. So, but it's really nice because we're from such different types of backgrounds that we kind of came together and then adapted to both. You know, like my husband, the first time he ate over our house, you know, on a holiday, we were having antipasto. And if you're Italian, and even if you're not, you know, antipasto is like a cold cuts, you know, salami, ham, braciole, pepperoni, you know, the Italian hams, all like the stinky cheese and all that mozzarella and roasted peppers, and it would all be based. We'd have Italian bread with it, but we wouldn't have sandwiches. You could make a little sandwich, and we did make little sandwiches. But what I'm saying is Italian, it wasn't a sandwich. It was antipasto, and we'd have like artichokes and stuff like that. That's what our antipasto was. There wasn't mayonnaise out on the table. There wasn't mustard out on the table. That's just the way it was. So my husband, when he came over, he didn't know. I guess I didn't tell him or whatever. But he's like, "Where's the mayonnaise?" At the antipasto, he's like, "Where's the mayonnaise?" And my Italian family's like, "Mayonnaise? What are you talking about, mayonnaise?" You know, my Italian grandma, my Italian aunts and stuff. And he's like, "Well, where's the mayonnaise?" And I'm like, "Bill, no." So I had to go in the refrigerator and get the mayonnaise for him, but he had no clue how to eat antipasto, you know. So it just goes to show you how different people, when you come from a different nationality or different traditions, you know, you learn, and it was just so funny. And my aunts, like, my Italian family, like, was like funny, weird, crazy Italian family, where they were crude, you know, like, they would do inappropriate things. Like when you said something to them, they would do like an inappropriate. My aunt would make a gesture that like I can't show on YouTube, and it was hysterical. But they, in the beginning, when like all the guys or the girls came into the family, they were scared shit because they didn't know what the hell was going on. The family the aunts were crazy. Like my husband could tell you stories about my mother and my aunts, and just, oh my God, so inappropriate and just funny, crazy people, but loved. They were amazing people, and they had such love of life, and it's sad because we just lost the last one like 2 years ago of the whole group, and that's it. Well, we got one more. We have one more left. My Uncle Vito, may God keep him here forever, for a long time. He's the only one that's left. That's my mother's sister, her youngest sister's ex-husband, and my cousin's father. He's still alive, 80-something years old, thank God. But other than that, all my mother and her two sisters and my father and my father's brother, Uncle Lenny, he's passed too. So all of our parents have passed except my cousin, Suzanne, Debbie, and Lori's father. So they still have their dad, which is I'm so happy for. But anyway, yeah, so they're all gone, and it's really like us girls and us cousins and boys and, you know, all of us, it's hard because they're all gone. Like they're all gone now, like, you know, and it's really, really sad. And they were such a presence in our life. We were all so close, and it was just... So, cherish your aunts and your uncles, guys. Cherish your grandmas, your nannies, your poppies, if you still have them. Because God, would I God what I would do to have them all back again. The only solace we have, and that we're happy about, is that now we know they're all together. Mostly, they're all together, and so they have each other now up there. So, my mother was the first one to pass away. She died at the age of 60. Almost tomorrow, Wednesday will be Tuesday. What's today? Tuesday will be 27 years my mother died. She died at the age of 60, 27 years ago. She was the first one to die and was there forever by herself. One of them didn't pass until, God, probably 5-6 years ago. So, she basically didn't have, any of her immediate family there, which was, I'm so glad she didn't, but anyway, they're all together now, and so that's the only comfort we have, is that they're all together now. So that's it, guys. So that's just a little history. All right, the peppers are all done. I gotta do onions. I think I'm gonna get these. I gotta get this these rolls get going. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the rolls out and get that going. All right, guys. So I don't have any fresh ginger. I forgot to buy it, but I do have ground ginger, so I'll use that. Now the thing with this filling for the egg rolls, you have to drain it, and you have to get all the juice out of all the seasoning that you put in here, like all the liquids, because if you don't, the egg roll, regardless if you fry them in oil, in the air fryer, in the oven, bake them in the oven, whatever, they will be soggy. They will not get crispy. I guarantee you. It's happened to me once or twice. You have to take the time to drain the mixture. So the thing is that you want to let it sit for at least 15-20 minutes so that the mixture, gets a little bit of that flavor in there, because you want it to taste like Asian, like Chinese. So that's what you have to do. So I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, I put soy sauce. I don't measure. I just do as I do and see how much I want, and that's what I do. That's just the way I do it. If you want to follow a recipe, you can definitely go on Pinterest or Google it, and you'll get a recipe, an exact recipe. So that was soy sauce. This is a little bit of fish sauce. Just a little bit. It gives it a little something, something. Some hoisin. That's Chinese barbecue sauce. Tomorrow I gotta go to Walmart and get more of this, because I'm making the lo mein, and this is the one ingredient you can't do without for lo mein, is the Chinese barbecue sauce. You have to have it. All right, whoops. And sesame oil. This Gotsy thing I'm always carrying around. I gotta put oil in it. And here's and if I had some oyster sauce, I'd put oyster sauce in it, but I don't have any. I was gonna get it yesterday, and I had to put it back. So tomorrow, when I go back to the food store to get my other stuff, I will get some oyster. So here's a little bit of sesame oil. Right, not a whole bunch of that. This I'm making for Julie, but I'm gonna put it back in the fridge. Woo! Almost tripped, because I'm not making it yet, and I don't want it to out. I saw my phone somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right, we got some ginger. I put scallions in here, so I'm not gonna put any onions in here. A little strong. I'm gonna put some garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder. The smell. I also, guys, I don't know if you ever use this spice, but I have it in my cabinet, and I use it in my lo meins and in some of my Chinese meals. It's 5 spice, Chinese spice. It's not, doesn't say Chinese spice, but it is 5 spice. And it has like nutmeg and like cinnamon and all the Chinese spices that they use. So you just use just a little bit. All you need is a little touch of it, because if you use more than that, it'll be way too overpowering. So it's just like the ginger and everything else, you use a drop of it. Like that, you know, like the sesame oil, it gives you a little something, something. Now I'm gonna let this sit. I think I'm gonna put the rest of the hoisin in, because I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in there. And whatever I don't use, I'll use for the lo mein. But I just want a little bit more in here. Oh, I gotta put garlic powder. I didn't put garlic powder, onion powder in here. Just a little bit, because that's really, really what makes it delicious. It's so rich and so good. Alright. No regular salt, because it has salt in the soy sauce and all the other things. Onion, garlic. And, so I'm going to let this sit for like 10 minutes. Then we'll put it in a strainer and drain it. Drain all that and just, I don't have paper freaking towels. I ran out of paper towels this morning. And I don't have paper towels. Usually I would take a paper towel and dry it. So I'm going to have to do it with my hands and just, I don't like to use a towel because I feel like the towel has the little thingies on it. And I feel like it's going to come off. People do that, but I don't like to do that. So I'm just going to have to squeeze it with my hands. But anyway, I'm going to let this cover this and let it just sit and marinate and get all nice and yummy. The smell, guys, awesome. All right, so let's just cover this for a minute and let it sit. My God, we're really losing 2-0. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think it's over for Yankees this year. I really do. I really do. I think it's over. What the? Really, Dollar Tree? Really? Really? That makes me mad. Nah, the thing ripped. Still salvageable. Just don't have the little thingies on it. But look, see, still salvageable. What are you gonna do? Nothing's perfect. All right, so let's let this sit over here for a good 10 minutes. And while we're doing that, we can cut up some other stuff, guys, okay? Let's put all this stuff, yeah, let's put the stuff away because we're not going to use any of this stuff right now. Let's check out this and see how this is doing now. Like I said, I put little potatoes in here. One potato that I had. Nice. Now, I want the pork to become like, and the chicken to become so tender that it just melts in your mouth. And it's chicken breast, it's not chicken thighs, so it's chicken breast and pork. So this is gonna have to cook a good 6, 7, 8 hours for the pork and the chicken breast to become, you know, nice and tender. The smell, guys, yummy! That's gonna be really good over rice. It's gonna be delicious over the rice we have left over from last night's dinner. That dinner was delicious we had last night. The flounder, ooh, it was so good. So, so good. All right, So let's cut up the mushrooms. We have to, these mushrooms look pretty clean. Yeah, they probably need a little bit of cleaning. Yeah, they definitely need a little bit of cleaning. Let me figure out how to do this now. I'm gonna have to use, let me get a napkin. Sorry. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, thank you. I didn't say you said anything.
Sorry.
Men. They're pain in the booties. These are fairly good, guys. These are fairly clean. Look. There's only a little bit of dirt on here. And I remember when I used to watch Rosie O'Donnell. When I used to watch Rachel Ray, she would say when she was cleaning mushrooms, a little bit of dirt won't hurt anybody. She used to say when she used to clean the mushrooms. That's okay if you leave a little bit. And it is. Really, guys, really. If we think about it, how much dirt and bugs we've probably eaten over the years, we don't even know it. You'll survive. You're not gonna die. Like my mom used to say, it'll get better before you get married. I always say that to Jetty, and she's like, no, I'm not getting married. I'm not getting married, Mom. Don't say that to me. I'm not getting married. She has a boyfriend, you know, her and this boy that she's known forever, and that they have such a beautiful friendship and a cute little relationship, you know, that's minor, that's not serious or anything, but you know, he always says, oh, you're gonna come live with me, and she's like, no, Justin and I are just taking it slow. We're just taking it slow. She always says that. She'll say that for the next 25 years. But it's really cute. They're very close. They love each other. You know, they say they love each other, and you know, they're hardly affectionate. You know, when they're together, he'll like try to hug her, or he gives her a kiss on the cheek, and like she's not having it and everything. And they're never alone to, you know, to have any type of anything anyway. But that will never happen. But they have the cutest, closest relationship, and it's so sweet, guys. It is so sweet. And one day I'm going to have him over here, and I'm going to let you guys meet him as long as it's okay with them and him and all that. I'm going to let you guys meet them. They are amazing. It's so cute, guys. It's so cute. It just goes to show you guys there's somebody for everybody. Everybody. Somebody for everybody, okay? You don't, you know, you could be disabled and whatever and still have love in your life and companionship in your life and all of that. So don't ever think you can't. Beautiful, beautiful thing. You've seen him in pictures, like when she goes to the proms and stuff, and I think I showed you a few pictures of him with her and stuff. Cutest relationship. He's actually a little DJ. He does DJing. He's so cute. A couple of years ago when we had Jenny's birthday party, I'm pretty sure I videotaped a little of it. He did DJing here, and it was the cutest thing ever. They had a ball. We had all her friends, like 30 of her friends here, and you know, and he did DJing and they boogied, and oh my God, it was the cutest thing ever. Cutest thing ever. All right, the dogs just went out. Now they want to come in again, because that's what they do all day. All right, the mushrooms are done. I'm debating whether to use this broccoli for me or give it to her. I might just keep it for us because it's not that much, and I have the frozen broccoli that I bought the big bags for, so I'm probably gonna do that. All right, let me pause a minute, throw this out, and let those crazies in. All right, I got seeds on my arms. Let's cut up these mushrooms. I'm gonna cut them fairly big because, you know, mushrooms shrivel up. These mushrooms are I think these are portobello. I got these at ShopRite, and ShopRite, they were cheap. They were $2.49. They were the cheapest. That's what I do. I always get the cheapest mushroom. If they're sliced and they're the cheapest, I get them. If they're whole and they're the cheapest, I get them. Whatever's cheapest. That's what I do. Come on, Cooper. But where is he? Come on, Coop. He's not in there, Bill?
No.
Well, he's not coming in. All right. The mushrooms are done.
Yeah, I was just chilling.
You're scaring me.
I was just chilling like I'm doing in Manila, Daddy.
All right. The mushrooms are done. I'm gonna put a few carrots in her thing, not a lot. She didn't ask for carrots, but all right, we got the mushrooms done. All right. Another few minutes, and we're gonna start draining this. All right. I'm gonna peel these two. Where's the peeler? Did he wash it? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna peel these two because I'm gonna make these into roasted tomato potatoes, and I'm either gonna do fries for me or fries for and roasted for Julie, or I'm gonna do roasted for me as well. But that's why I bought two big sweet potatoes, because I'm gonna do for her and for me. Because Darren doesn't eat sweet potatoes, but she does. So one for her and one for me is plenty. I'm the only one who eats sweet potatoes in this house, other than Julie, but Julie doesn't live here anymore, so. God forbid my husband will eat a sweet potato. He'll eat a regular potato. He'll eat a regular potato, but not a sweet potato. Thursday, Billy goes for his procedure, guys. Ugh. I want it to be done, but I'm worried about it too. I don't like him going under the knife and doing anything. But I know it needs to be done and taken care of so he can start functioning normally. what I live for. I don't know if potato peels are good for a compost. I gotta ask, I don't know. Alright, this thing, turn this over because the other side is quite dirty. I don't feel like washing it. So let's rinse these. Waiting for my YouTube money to come through. And so I can go to the store and get a couple things that I need and finish up. It's supposed to come in today, so we'll see. Alright, I'm trying to think how I'm going to cut these now. Okay, hers I'm gonna make regular potatoes. So I'm gonna cut hers. Not sure what I'm gonna do with mine yet, but hers I'm gonna cut like this. But you don't want them huge, but you don't want them small. Because if you make them too small, then they won't. I usually cut them like this. Then they won't, then they'll burn. Cut them like this. I got an angle.
Again.
I know, we really stink. We really do.
We should have at least 4 or 5 runs on the board.
Hubby's not
Yeah,
happy.
he voted twice and couldn't do nothing.
I know. Alright, I'm trying to think how I want mine, what I want mine. Do I want crinkle cut like French fries, or do I want potatoes? I think I'm gonna make potatoes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make the roasted potatoes. And keep them separate. Because hers is hers and mine is mine. Growing up, my grandmother, oh my God, she used to make, when we went to her house, we used to go out, you know, like I was telling you guys, we would go to their house for Sunday gravy. Or if it wasn't gravy, it would be a roast of some sort. And she would always make a potato medley, a roasted potato medley. It would be sweet potato, regular potatoes, carrots, and onions. Oh my God, it was so good. She roasted it and they would be like caramelized. It was so good. And every time I make this meal, I make these roasted potatoes. I think of my nanny. I mean, they were just amazing. They were just amazing and so good. So that's what I do. So I like to put carrots in mine, and I like to put, you know, regular potatoes, and I think she put onions. I'm trying to remember if she did. She might not have put onions. For some reason I remember them, but yet I don't. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, you can put onions if you want, and fresh garlic. Let me get the mushrooms and put them in once I get all her vegetables. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this today or tomorrow. I don't know. It's getting late already. It's 3 o'clock already. Maybe, I'll see. It just has to go in the oven, so I really don't have to do anything with it. So, I might do that. Let me peel these carrots. Those are mine. Let me peel these carrots and do these carrots quick. I have to message Courtney from our little gingerbread house. She always tells me what I can do and what I can't do. I gotta ask her, can I put carrot peelings and I think I can do carrots, yeah, and you know, potato peelings into the compost for the into the dirt. I'm getting Miracle Grow 2 tomorrow. Put in my freaking plants. I need them to produce. And like I said, I like to peel the carrots. The majority of the time I do peel them. Once in a blue moon, I'll get lazy and I just wash them and I won't peel them. But I rather have my carrots peeled. But the skin is the most nutritious part and the best part, really, the most, you know. But if it's dirty and stuff, I don't really like to have the skin. And like I said, I can kind of wash them. I don't usually wash them if I peel them. I just don't. It just doesn't. It just really doesn't bother me. The peel's off, so the majority of all that stuff is off. And like I said, it's nature. It comes out of the ground. I'm so excited for my carrots. Oh my God, those carrots that I have in my garden, they were so tiny, but they were so flavorful. The difference in the carrots from coming from out of your garden and the ones that come from the food store. Oh my God, there's nothing like it. Nothing. Just like the cucumbers, tomatoes, everything. Everything. There's nothing like it coming right out of your garden. It's like night and day. All right. But when you don't have it in your garden and you don't live on a farm with, you know, all year long you have fresh stuff, what are you going to do? You have to have what you have. That's it. All right, so I like to cut the carrots around the same size as the sweet potato. That's mine to eat because just so everything will cook at the same time. Carrot takes longer than sweet potatoes, so you don't want them too huge, but you don't want them too big either, because then they won't cook. And alright, I gotta cut more carrots for me, and then we're gonna do carrot, and then we're gonna get the rolls going. Well, looks like I'm out of luck. I don't think these are good. A few of these might be good. And there's a couple of them that don't look so yummy. Let's see. I don't know about these other ones, but let's see, guys. Where's the peeler? you guys are doing today? Sunday. Sunday, fun day. Sunday's a day of relaxation, supposedly, I don't know. Alright. I think those 3 carrots are salvageable. The other ones may be a little questionable. But I'm just going to taste it because I want to make sure. Fine. Just kind of cutting them on the diagonal. Okay. Those are mine. You got Julie's here. Carrots, mushrooms, and sweet potatoes. All right. We're gonna strain these now.
You're being very obnoxious today with the cutting.
I'm being obnoxious with the cutting. Is he?
Well, here's this.
I can do that on your head if you want.
Then you hear
Can
an
you
echo.
put some iced tea in here for me?
Then you hear an echo.
He has the nerve to complain when I'm in here chefing up for his ass. Right, guys? Right?
Wrong.
Right.
Wrong.
He's got some freaking nerve.
I just got something.
They'll stop.
You stop.
All right, so I'm gonna put this. Oh, you guys can't even see.
Okay, we're gonna put this in here. We're gonna drain this. Well, guys.
Zip it.
We're gonna drain this first, guys.
All right, let's put this in here.
Put it in there.
Zip it.
Then we're gonna give it a little shake.
Now, like I said, it's so important to get all the liquid out. Otherwise, you're having soggy.
Yeah,
ass.
let's not do that again.
Yeah, we did that a couple of times. So this is time consuming, and it's not, I mean, it's not horrible to do, but it's not something that takes 5 minutes. Making egg rolls, in my opinion, it's a big task.
It's not hard. I don't find it hard at all.
No, because you don't friggin' do it.
You want me to do it?
So that's okay, thank you.
I'll do it.
I mean, if you want them to be edible.
Yeah, if I do it, it'll be edible.
They'll be edible?
If I do it, they'll be edible.
See, I'm just squeezing it, guys. That's what you gotta do, because gotta get all that stuff out of there. All that juice. Otherwise, you might as well not even make them. You might as well not even make them. Remember I made them that time? I'm like, why are they so soggy? Oh my God, I was so mad at myself.
That's what I'm saying. If you would have listened to me that time, it wouldn't have happened.
Listen to you?
Yeah. I told you don't make them so soggy. But no, you didn't listen to me.
He's so annoying.
So are you.
That's alright.
That and your mother dresses you funny.
Your mother just said you funny.
Don't talk about my mother. Talk about fighting words.
And I don't even have a paper towel to pad things with. You don't have any in the car? Yes, you do. Go get them. Please go get them. I need them.
Hey, give me a second.
We have a roll in the car that we use in the car, so guess what?
Take everything, why don't you? You're taking my youth.
Oh, Bill, stop.
Taking my...
Just get out there and get the paper towels and keep your mouth closed. God, your husband's crude, guys, because my husband can be very crude. Move it. Come on, I need it. I don't care. It's your friggin' egg rolls. It's your egg rolls. Shrimp's so good. And oh, what flavor, guys. What flavor. All right, guys, got paper towel. Paper towel is really what you need just to to ensure that you're getting it all out, okay? Look, as much as I've been sitting here doing it, it's still coming out. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you think it's all out, and it's not. I just got to make sure because I spend money and I spend all day, not all day, but I spend time doing this. I need it to be right. I can't have it to be, just not going to work. I don't want to ruin it, so obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. Where's that Scottsy spoon that I had?
Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to turn it around this way. Because see on the bottom, on the top it was dry, and on the bottom it's still a little bit moist because the rule is if a shrimp falls out, it's going in my mouth. So that's what I'm doing.
Fill out.
All right, so we're going to squeeze this dry.
Fill out.
Get lost. You're not funny.
Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. You're laughing.
You're laughing.
Go away.
Go away.
A shrimp fell out. A shrimp fell out.
Yeah, shrimp fell out, right.
So good, guys. All right. I think that should be good. What do you think? Look, look, look. I can't. I can't. That's it. It is what it is now. One more little squeeze. Just to make sure. So good. Okay. All right. See that juice right there? That's some really good flavor here. I'm gonna keep that. Keep that for my stir fry. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so what I'm gonna do is wipe this off. Let me get a bowl for my situation here. So I got my carrots. More patience for that. And I think what I'm gonna do is while I'm over here, is I'm gonna put my asparagus in there in my roasted vegetable. Why not, guys? Right? I'll just wax them and like put them on another side when I put them on the pan. So if they're done before any other stuff, or maybe I'll put them in, you know, the last like 15 minutes because they're not going to take long. Have you ever eaten raw asparagus? It's really good. Try it. All right. And then I'll do broccoli. I like my broccoli in small pieces. I don't like huge. I like little florets. Do you like raw broccoli? Comment down below what raw vegetables you like. I'm really interested in knowing. Because I love raw. I love raw cauliflower. I love raw carrots. I love raw string beans. I love raw peppers. I just like raw. All right. Okay. I'm making a big mess. Oh. That's okay. You see, there is still stuff coming out of it because I had it sitting over here and it's still producing some juice. Unbelievable. Still producing juice. Which I can't even believe. I'm gonna put all this stuff in here. I'm gonna put all the carrots skins and the potato skins in the carrot bag. This way, get rid of this mess over here. Clean up a little bit, guys. Alright, because, like I said, I'm gonna put these in my garden as long as I can. As long as it's, allowed. So there we go. And I have more too over there. I'll show you later. But right now, that's what I got. All right, so let's get ourselves set up. Let's put these over here. Missy. Get all that in here. All right. Okay. So we're somewhat cleaned up. All right. All right, guys. Let's open this up. Now, you gotta be careful when you open this package up because sometimes I open it and when I cut it, I cut the thing before. So you gotta just be careful. Alright. Now the thing with these rolls, yeah, I think I even just look, like I just cut them. I do it all the time. Oh, I do it all the time. The thing with these rolls is that you have to be careful with them because they dry out very quickly. So you have to wrap them in like paper towel as you're using them when you take them. Look what I did. See? This is what I did. I do that all the freaking time. Linda. They could be very kind of delicate. So, you gotta kind of keep them covered while you're doing them. Alright, so this is how I do it. You gotta make sure that there's not double here. Sometimes no, that's fine. Alright, so what you gotta do is you're gonna take a little bit of water because you have to make sure that, how did I just do that? What did I just do? Oh my God, Linda. I just spilled water on it. That's all right, because look, we're going to put it on the ends. We got to put water on the ends of it. Okay? So this way it'll stick. Now what I do is I put it diagonal like that. That's what I do. I put it diagonal. Can you guys freaking see? I put it diagonal. Let's put this one on. Oh, it's the same shit. Diagonal. I put it like that. See? And then I get a spoon. I'm gonna use this spoon. Now it depends on how full you want them. Like you want them nice and full. My husband loves them really full. But you can only put so much because if you put more than that, it'll come out. So you put as much as you think you can. Kind of do like that. You know, and the more full you make them, the less you'll have or whatever. The less egg rolls you'll have, but they'll be fatter. Okay. Take the corner. Now this corner is not even wet. What I do is I take the corner like this, tuck it in, okay, really tuck it in, take the sides, pull the sides over, tuck it like that, and this is breaking a little bit because it was ripped, and then make sure that your corner is wet, and there you go. And there's your egg roll. And make sure that the sides are tucked in. Sometimes it comes out, and it's not going to be a perfect science. They do sometimes come out. It will once in a while. Now, it depends. You can bake these on in a high oven, like 400, 425, or you can fry them, or you can air fry them. Not exactly sure what I'm doing yet, but I'm putting them in there so they don't get dry. Not sure what I'm gonna do. My husband prefers them in the oil frying, but you know, it's not that great for us, so. Did he?
Yeah.
Why?
He's working the call to do the umpire throw him out.
Alright, so put the water, guys. These seem very floury for some reason. I don't know why, but they do. So it's like diagonal again. See, guys, it has it's like a diamond facing me. That's how I prefer to do it. You do it any way you want. If you have a certain way that you do your wrappings or your egg rolls or whatever you do it the way you want to do it. But this is the way I do it, and this is the way I find it's best. Okay. Tuck, push in. Get the sides, make sure the sides are in. You know, like I said, it's not going to be freaking perfect. Roll it a little bit, pull the sides over, and then just tuck and wrap. Yeah, you know, and they're homemade, so they're not going to look like freaking Ying down the street. You know what I mean? There you go. Close, very close. I gotta save some of these for my son because he wants me to make buffalo chicken ones. So, but there's gonna be plenty. So some people make theirs with I know Michelle from Chickens by the Lake. I watched her make egg rolls the other day, and she made them with bean sprouts. She doesn't use cabbage, and I want to try bean sprouts because I really like bean sprouts. Next time, I think I'm gonna make some different ones, and I'm gonna put bean sprouts in them. My famous egg rolls actually are taco egg rolls. My family loves those. I haven't made those in a very, very long time, but I'm gonna make those soon. Roll, tuck, and roll. Make sure that the corners are wet. See, that one's coming out a little bit. Once you stick them wherever you're sticking them, if you're baking them or frying them, just kind of glue it together. It'll seal up. You know, right now it's open. It's not the best, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, these are very floury. They have a lot of flour on them for some reason. Oh my God. That can only happen to me. It can only happen to me. The water spill. The water spill. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, guys. can make regular chicken, pork egg rolls. Now this has shrimp in it. My husband loves shrimp rolls. You can make whatever kind of stuff you want. Roll, tuck, eat. And roll. See? Perfect, guys. That one's a perfect one. Look at that. So good. Some of them come out a little bit bigger than other ones because it depends on how much you fill them and how much you roll, you know, what you roll. I always get nervous that I double because sometimes they feel like I have a double one, but it doesn't separate, so it's not a double one. And I usually just do the corners. Sometimes I'll just do the sides, but I usually just do the corners. The corners are the most important part. And like I said again, I put it in a diamond shape. And my husband likes big chunks of shrimp. I used to, when I first started doing this, I would make the shrimp really, really tiny. But like you really couldn't taste it. You want to taste the shrimp. You want to see it. You want to taste it. Roll, tuck, tuck, over, over. There we go. All right, you get the gist, guys, right? All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I decided to air fry them. I'd rather fry them in oil. I think they just come out better, but you know what? We got to save a little bit of grease in our arteries, so we're going to do it this way. And they come out really good. They do come out very good. And there's a trick to them, though. You got it. First of all, you have to oil the thingy. But the trick to these things, when you make stuff in the air fryer, is you have to brush them with oil. You got to do it when you put them in, and then you got to do them in between. You check them and see, because if you don't, the things will become, they'll just be flour. Like, you know, they don't get that frying thing in them. I'm going to try to fit all these in here. I think I can. I was only able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure you try to put the seal down if you can. So I got 2, 4, 5, 2, 4. I got 10, which is a nice amount. I'll have 1 or 2. My husband will eat the rest. He just loves these. He just loves these. All right, so let's put some vegetable oil in here. I'm gonna do vegetable oil. I'm gonna rub like this. Okay. And I know it defeats the purpose of not frying them, but not really, because you're not seeping them. They're not soaked in oil. They are just have oil on the side, and just you need a little bit of oil to make them a little bit crispy. And that's all right. You're not going to die. You're still not getting all that grease in your veins, so you can afford to have a little bit of oil on top. That's how I see it. You do what you want to do. If you don't want to put any oil on top, then don't do it. It's up to you. It's totally your deal. All right, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to check them in like 5-10 minutes and see if they need to be re-oil, oiled on the other side, or more oil if you don't see any white and they're not dry, because they'll come out dry. Like in the air fryer I don't like that. I've made fried chicken in here, and the only way I can fry the chicken and make things like crispy and stuff is by usually, putting oil on them or spraying them. All right, so I'm gonna put these in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and then we'll check them. Let's see. All right, we're gonna do 10 minutes. I don't want them to get really brown, so I'm gonna do them like 375 on air fry. All right, guys, and we'll check them. All right, I'll be back. All right, see, guys? Now, these are a little brown, which is perfect. I'm gonna turn them over. So we can get the other sides a little crispy. They do have a little bit of oil on them because the bottom of the tray, see, is oiled. So I'm only going to put a little bit on it. I'm not going to put an enormous amount. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, God darn it, I'm going to higher the flame a little bit because I want them to get nice and crispy. I don't want them to be soggy or anything. But I think they're going to be perfect. A little bit. Yankees are coming back, guys. Yankees are coming back. It ain't over till it's over. Alright, so this is good. We're going to put these back in for like another probably 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Let's turn this around. Stay. Get this back in the oven. All right. They're going to be done very shortly. All right, guys. So I'm going to put I'm going to do Julie's roasted vegetables now. So I'm putting olive oil in here. Okay, because then I'm going to mix it all up with the olive oil. All right, let me get some garlic. I want to put some fresh garlic in here too. But I'm going to use the fresh garlic because I don't want to use minced because minced will burn. Really? Come on. All right. I wish I would have grew garlic. It's too late, right, guys, to grow garlic? Yeah, I think it's too late. I think garlic takes a long time to grow, doesn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Surprised I didn't grow garlic and onions. I wanted to grow garlic, onions, and potatoes. I just didn't do it, and I didn't have the time or the space, so. If I'm here next year at this house, I'll do it next year. But I don't know. Don't know what the future holds right now. We'll see. I hope to be here. I don't want to be anywhere else, really, but don't know. All right. Now, get all the peel off of it. This one's not even good. Check those egg rolls in 1 second. I'm not cutting these too small because I don't want them to burn. I have to ask Julie if she wants onion. I know Darren likes onion, but she doesn't. So, can I put onion in your roasting vegetables or no? Alright. Check those things. I don't want them to burn or get overcooked. They're done, guys. They're done. I'm just gonna put a little bit of, I'm just smearing a little bit of oil on top of them. Yes. Yes, they're done. Look at that. Look at that shit. Alright, Bill, the egg rolls are done. You can put the air back on.
Put it back on?
You can put the air back on. The egg rolls are done.
Okay.
Yummo, guys. I'm gonna wait till they cool off, and then I'm gonna eat one for you and show you. All right? Yeah. All right. So she's not friggin' messaging me back. I gotta know if I could put onions in here. I won't put onions right now. I think I am gonna put some of the broccoli in here because I have a lot of it. A lot of the fresh broccoli. I'll put some of the fresh. And then I'll put some frozen for her too. Yeah, I'll put that and then I'll put some frozen. Because she wants broccoli in her stir fry and she wants broccoli in her vegetables. So I'll put some in the veggies and then the rest I'll put in her in the lo mein. Alright, so this has olive oil on it already, but I'm gonna put a little bit more olive oil on it. And this broccoli, the frozen, will break down. I'm going to season it with salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Ooh, I smell the garlic. It smells so amazing. Just get the olive oil all coated on the veggies. Now the oven's going to be on 400. I'm roasting these on a high heat. Okay. Let's get some seasonings on them. Ooh, smell that garlic, guys. Now you try to want them to be flat so they get roasted. Alright, so pepper. Some salt. Some onion powder, some garlic, give them another little toss. And that's all I do. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Sometimes I put a little Italian seasoning on it. Oh shoot. Did I cut up regular potato? No, I gotta put potato in here. Hello. Hello. And I forgot regular potato. Let me get the potato out. She wants regular potato in there too. Let me get it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll get regular potato. Oh, and string beans too. I gotta put in here too, which I have right here. I took out. I'm telling you, I'm losing it. All right, people. So I got 2 potatoes here. I'm cutting up. Yeah, I almost forgot the potatoes. That's all right. I'm just cutting them like in the small pieces, like I did the others, all around the same size, so they all cook the same. Let's put string beans. Alright, let's season. Again, potatoes, the onion powder, the garlic powder. We did olive oil already. We'll put pepper on the beans and the potatoes, and I'll put salt. Give them another mix, and then they're gonna go in a 400-degree oven. I don't know, for like 40 minutes. I'll keep checking them. Guys, look how yummy this looks. Yummo. Alright, let's flatten it out as best as we can. Oh my god, so tasty. This potato is way too big, I can tell you that right now. The mushrooms are so good. I gotta get mushrooms for us. Oh my god, mushrooms are amazing. Raw. Alright. In the oven. There you go. Alexa, set the timer for 40 minutes.
40 minutes, starting now.
Oh, forgot a potato. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna try an egg roll for you guys. And then I'm gonna clean up a little bit here. All right, guys, what I'm gonna dip my egg roll in is a little bit of saucy Susan, which is sweet and sour. You know, it's duck sauce. If I can just get the frickin' top off. A little bit. And a little bit of the sweet chili sauce. Really? Just a little spicy, but I like the sweet chili sauce. Alright guys, here we go. Which one do I want? Oh, this one, the tiny one, the small one. Look. Look, I'm gonna cut it down the middle. Oh boy. Oh my god, look at that. Look. Now you see how it's so crispy? Look. Okay, ready? Oh my god. So good. Can dip them in soy sauce. Whatever you want. Mmm. So yummy. Really good. Make these for your family, guys. It's cheaper than buying at the Chinese store or in the food store. Really good. Yummy. All right, guys. So the vegetables are cooking in the oven. They're doing really good. What I'm doing now is cutting up chicken fajitas, chicken for Frankie's chicken fajitas. So we're doing that. And then I'm gonna get them in the oven. I'm gonna get the chicken fajitas in the oven, and then we will. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do. If I'm going to cut up, get Julie's chicken ready. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that today or tomorrow. Might do it tomorrow. But Frankie's chicken fajitas for his birthday dinner tomorrow, I'm going to cook today, get that done, and then tomorrow I just have to heat it up. You know, put it in the oven. I won't cook it. I'll cook it, mostly all the way. But I'll just put it back in the oven for like a good 15, 20 minutes tomorrow to heat up, or he could just heat it up how he wants it. Actually, I think that Julie's probably going to be coming over for dinner, so I'm probably going to make chicken fajitas for everybody. I think everybody will just have chicken fajitas. Except my husband, he doesn't really eat chicken fajitas, but I'll figure out something for him. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll make chicken fajitas for everybody to have. Probably. And in the meantime, how much longer we have? The Crockpot meal is cooking. That will be ready probably in about an hour. And I think we'll probably have, like I said, there's little potatoes in there, but we'll probably have leftover rice with it, which is going to be perfect. The rice is going to go really good with that, so because it has juice. And I checked it before, and the chicken and the pork is really getting very tender, so I think it'll be okay. I think my husband will like it, as long as the pork and the chicken is tender and not stringy. It'll be good. So we'll see. We'll see. So I'm just going to cut the rest of this up. I'm trying to think if I have, I think I have enough peppers to make enough for everybody. I got to do the onions yet too. I got to, after I cut the chicken up, I'll do the onions. So if everybody's eating, I got to make enough chicken. I got to make sure I have enough. I didn't get them yet. Tomorrow I got to get them when I go to Walmart. I got to get the flour, the tortillas. I got to get those. So Jenny will be here. So it'll just be 6 of us, like it always was years, when we were all together. I used to cook for 6, and that's what it'll be. But if this is all done, it's gonna, save me a lot of time tomorrow and energy. And actually, I'm going to Frankie wants a Carvel cake, and I didn't have time to make him. I'm not gonna have time to make him an ice cream Carvel. I make my own cakes, my own ice cream cakes, but I'm not gonna have time to do it, so I'm just gonna buy him one at Walmart. They have them at Walmart. The one that he wanted, so that's what I'll have to do. It's his birthday, so that's what we'll do. Yeah, so I'm gonna make the fajitas right in the oven. Sometimes I make them on the stove, but if I make, you know, a small amount or whatever, I can make them on the stove. But I'm not gonna do it. It's gonna be too much, so I'm just gonna do it in the oven. That's what I'm doing. It's easiest to do it in the oven. Cut them like in strips, thin strips. Or you can do chunks. Sometimes I do chunks or small strips. I don't know. Depends on the mood I'm in. Right now I'm just doing thin strips. Yep. Oh, the vegetables smell so good. My hubby loved the egg rolls too, guys. Loved them. I think this is it right here. This is what I'm gonna make right here. I think that's enough. It's probably about 3 pounds, 2.5, 3 pounds of chicken. Yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna get the big pan. I gotta cut the onions up too. I'm gonna wash my hands and push this to the side. And then get, Alexa, stop. I gotta check these. I think that was the timer for that. 40 minutes already? Wow, that was fast. Alright, let me wash my hands. And then I'll be back with you guys and show you how I I gotta cut the onions up yet. Alright, the onions are done. For that, I'm going to take out the vegetables and check them. Let's see, guys. Let's see how they're coming. Oh, they look good. Now I want them to get a little crispier, you know, I want them to be, I get that caramelization. Once all that, see the thing is like when you put in the frozen broccoli, some frozen veggies, it gives off a lot of that condensation. So once that dries up a little bit, then I will, and at the end of it, I will put it on broil for at least like 2 or 3, 4 minutes, just to give it, let's give it a little shake. All right, let's put it back in. I'm trying to think if I should lower the flame a little bit because I don't want everything overcooking, but I want it to get caramelized. So, no, I think I'll leave it for like another, Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. I'll leave it for 10 minutes. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I swear she's deaf.
Starting now.
I'll let them cook another 10 minutes, and then I'll check them out and see if they're tender, and then I can always put them on broil. Let me get the pan for the fajitas so I can get that all in there and put that in the oven too. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so here's the big pan that I use, okay? I'm going to, I want to cut a little cloves of garlic and put that in there
Okay, I'm
too.
gonna cut some garlic. Here's a big pan that I use.
Yeah.
There's a chicken that I cut up already.
You think that's enough chicken?
Well, for a football team, I think so. Alright, here's some onion that I cut up. See, she's making me work all day today. Should I pour it in now?
No, just wait, don't pour it in.
Growl it, Billy.
I'm gonna use this last piece because I have a whole nother pack in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you that.
I mean, I was gonna save it, but you know.
Why are you gonna say
Well,
that?
no, I mean for something, you know. If I have other stuff to make chicken with. And this is my son's birthday meal, and believe me, he likes to have it left over. So,
Well, he can have my share.
yeah, Billy doesn't really eat fajitas. You like them, they don't
I do, but I'm not crazy about them. It's not my favorite. So I wasn't asked what I wanted for his birthday meal.
For his birthday, you get what you
I get what?
you got what you got on your birthday.
I did?
You did?
I did?
I don't know, you did?
I don't know, did
You
I?
didn't?
I don't know, I forget.
Me too. We don't even remember.
I think I remember what
We
I had.
can't even
I don't even
argue.
remember what I had last night for dinner.
Guys, we can't even argue about it because we didn't remember. I gotta take some of this chicken out because, I mean, some of this peppers out for the. He wants me to put peppers in the
Fajitas.
no, in the the hell it's called, the rolls, egg rolls. He wants me to make buffalo. Alright, guys, we're gonna season it up now. I didn't buy fajita mix because I just make my own fajita mix. I put a little taco seasoning in. I just put all the seasonings that go in fajitas. You don't need to buy all that stuff. And I usually make my own seasoning, like my own taco seasoning. I don't have any right now, but I have pre-made. That's, you know, what I bought. All right, so onion powder.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I have to apologize to my husband because he's always
Don't
belching.
apologize for me.
He's always belching and
Don't
farting.
apologize for
and
me.
farting.
I don't. Excuse me. You're the farter.
Excuse me?
You are.
I don't fart on camera, though.
Oh, maybe not on camera.
Oh, well, everybody farts.
You just kill me in
Oh, yeah.
behind the scenes.
You better just be quiet.
You
Watch
kill
what
me behind the scenes.
You better just be quiet. Watch what you say, but you gotta live with me.
You don't scare me.
All right, so onion powder, salt and pepper, and garlic powder.
You're in my way now.
Well, it's hard to be. You're in my way. Now I think do I have taco seasoning, or did I? I said I did, right? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, here's cumin. Belle, you're being obnoxious.
Excuse me. Come on.
Come on.
Working here. Trying
We're
to
gonna
clean
put
up
some
after
cumin.
you. Cumin?
Cumin. Cumin. A little bit of chili, a little pitta,
A little bit
a little
of peas.
chili
A little
powder.
bit of Linda in my life.
God, God, Jesus, please don't sing, please. All right, some chili powder. Not that much. You're used to me being mean. Where's the paprika?
Actually, that's kind of sweet.
Paprika. Paprika. So I make sure it's not cayenne.
Yeah, that's not.
I don't have cayenne in the bottom though. Frankie keeps the cayenne. Paprika.
That was a quiet one. What do you want me to do?
I thought I had taco seasoning in here. Didn't I buy it a couple weeks ago?
It's probably in
What
the
are you
back.
waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, Bill?
Waiting for you to be nice, but that's never gonna happen.
I thought I had taco seasoning.
That'll never happen in this lifetime.
Yeah,
Oh
there
my
it is.
God, I got the cutest dogs.
No, that's not taco seasoning. This one I bought a container of taco seasoning. Oh, here's salt. I didn't know I had that. Grated cheese. Oh shoot. Didn't know I had that. Is this it? No. I forget about some of the seasonings that I have. I gotta use those. I don't know. I must not have bought it. Oh. Here it is. See? See, guys? I'm sure I knew I had it. Original flavors. I'm just gonna put a little bit because I put a lot of the other stuff in already. I'm not gonna go overboard with that. Alright. Let's give this a mix now. Woo. Yummo. Oh, I want to put some fresh garlic in it. I'm going to cut some fresh garlic. Just give me a second. Put it in it. It smells so yummy. Break up the onions. I'm gonna break up all the onions. I should be wearing my apron. Yeah, I know. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I know. I think it needs more seasoning. Yeah, this is a lot, but it's for a lot of people, so. I don't want to hear, Linda, you making too much food. No, I'm not making too much food. I'm not. Where did I put the freaking taco seasoning? Put it back. A little bit more. All right. And Alexa, stop. I will check this as it's cooking and taste it and make sure that it has enough taco seasoning in it. Just so we know. Alright, let's finish that off. Alright guys, this is going to go in the oven. Alexa, set the timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
Oh! Alright, I've got to check those. Let me wash my hands and then we'll check those roasted vegetables, guys. Alright, guys, let's see. Let's see how these are going. They're definitely getting a little drier. I don't want them to flow apart. But let's see if I'm going to fork them. And if they're forked, if they go through the fork, like if the potatoes are done, I have to taste this. I just have to. I'm going to let it cool a second. And then I'm going to taste it. Let's see now. The biggest potato. All right, it's a little bit hard. Still a little bit firm. So they definitely got to cook a little bit more. The carrots. Let's see the carrots. The carrots are getting there. Yeah. So I would say like another 5-10 minutes. Another 10 minutes, and then we can put them on broil. Need a little salt. Oh my God. Definitely needs a little salt. Yummo, guys. So good. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. All right. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes.
Second timer, 10 minutes,
Really?
starting now.
All right. I got news for you. I'm not even that tired. I'm like getting a little tired, but I'm not overly exhausted. I'm really not. Let's check the Crockpot meal, guys. Okay. Thirsty though. All right. Let's bring these over here. And we'll check. Whoops. We'll check the Crockpot meal. Let's check it out. All right. Let's see the pork. There's the pork. Wait, where's the pork? Is that the chicken or the pork? Let's see. Ah, there's the pork. The pork was breaking up. Right there. Let's taste it. Okay. Okay. Chicken is pretty tender. The carrots are forked, going to the fork. So I'm gonna let this cook a little bit longer. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this sauce in there. Where are the potatoes? Trying to find the potatoes. Oh, there they are. The onions. Here are the potatoes. And test that. Take that out. All right, let's let this cook a little bit longer so the pork and chicken can cook down more. It's very, very tender as it is already, but want it more. So let's go. Let's put this back on high and put it for an hour. Okay. And guys, that's gonna be dinner. That's gonna be dinner tonight. We have leftover rice. We have potatoes in there. That's what's gonna be for dinner. Hot, but so flavorful. A lot of batch cooking today, guys. Feel like I did good. Got accomplished a lot. Chicken fajitas in the oven. Julie's roasted vegetables in the oven. So all I gotta do is I have to make her stir-fried lo mein with the steak and a little bit of chicken and her other chicken. I think I'm just gonna put the steak. Maybe I'll put a couple pieces of little chicken in there. So yeah, she did ask for that. So I'll do that. Chicken and steak and the vegetables. And then tomorrow, I'll do that probably tomorrow. And then I'll also make her chicken, which I'm just gonna, like I said, either in the oven or on the stove. I'm just gonna saute some chicken and maybe some marsala and butter or something like that, and just flavor it up. And she doesn't care about the chicken. She said, make it however you want to make it, Mom. So I'll do that, and it'll be easy. But this is the bulk. Like, I got the bulk out of the way, making the fajitas, you know, all the cutting up and everything. And so tomorrow, all I gotta do is do the broccoli and garlic for her stir fry, and I think that's, and maybe mushrooms. Does she want mushrooms in it? I don't remember. But it's just like a steak lo mein, and it just have broccoli in it mainly. Yeah. So. Got a lot done on this fun day Sunday, guys. A lot done. A lot done. And it's 5:25. So yeah. I say we'll eat by like 6:30. Everything will be ready. And it'll be good. I'm gonna actually go outside and look at my garden. I haven't gone and looked at my garden today, so maybe I'll take you guys with me. Yeah, I have to go out there. And see if it needs to be watered. Alexa, what's the weather going to be tonight? Let's see if it's going to be.
Overnight, you can look for partly cloudy skies, with temperatures around 62 degrees Fahrenheit.
Alexa, is there any rain coming tonight?
Overnight, you can look for partly cloudy skies, with temperatures around 62 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm gonna go out there and look at them. I might have to, water. Let me take these out there. All right, guys. Do they want to come out? You guys want to come out? Belle,
Oh my God, what?
let them out.
Leave it in my head, I can't hear it. Come on, buddy, go up.
Come on, buddy. They always want to go out. When I go out, they want to go out with me. All right. Oh, so it's 80 degrees, guys. It shows here. Look at the beautiful. We haven't sat outside because it's been so humid. Maybe I'll sit out here now for a few minutes. I'm tired now. Did a lot today, guys. Got a lot accomplished. Okay. All right. Let's show you. What a mess in here. What a mess. Oh, God, I have to weed so bad. Look, the weeding. I have to go out tomorrow as long as my money, my paycheck comes in. I got to go get some of those cages for the tomatoes. Cause see the tomatoes? They're like, yeah. They're laying down the tomatoes. But that's all weeds there. I gotta weed. I don't know if I can get to it. I'll try, but hopefully the string beans will come back to life. I went under there yesterday and got a lot of weeds away from the string beans and stuff. But it's really good. Here's the corn. We'll see. I don't know. It seems to be growing, but I don't know what it's gonna do, if it's gonna do anything. Here's my flowers. They're hanging on. I've had them up, since the beginning of the summer, but kind of dwindling. But all right, let's go over and see the lovely. All right, here's my parsley, and like I said, I've been picking from it. My basil too. My basil just is, I don't know, just taking. I'm gonna go. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go get a freaking plant and plant the plant because I just don't like it. It's just not. I don't know why it's not overabundance of basil. It doesn't make any sense. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. My tomatoes are getting a little bit bigger because there are cherry and tomatoes and bigger tomatoes on here. We'll see how much bigger they're going to get. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, this plant is, I don't know, it's not doing that great. And I take care of it so well. I really do. Like I pick at it. I put the dirt. I put the coffee grinds, and I make sure it's watered, and but it's just, I don't know. It doesn't like, I don't know if it likes that soil or what, but. And like I said yesterday, I was able to pick some cucumbers. Let's see about what's going on here today. Here is the string bean plant. It looks like it's coming back to life a little bit, but I don't know. It's there's little things on it. You see little bud things there. If you could see it, yeah, right there. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be doing too well. The cantaloupe, who knows? I don't know. There's flowers on it. We'll see. I never see anything. I don't know. I never grew a cantaloupe before, so. I have no idea. The cucumbers are it's producing cucumbers, but the plant looks dead. I come in here, I pick out all the dead leaves. There's so many more though. I water it, but see, it's producing cucumbers. So, see it? So I'm getting cucumbers from it, but it looks dead to me still. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this, but whatever I get from it, I'll get from it, right guys? And we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to buy Miracle-Gro if I can tomorrow, and then I'm going to start putting Miracle-Gro in these freaking plants. Well, there's another one down here. There's a few of them. There's like 2 or 3, 4. So they're going to keep coming up. They're coming out, and I think I'm going to keep getting cucumbers. They're still producing, which is good. So I'm grateful. And the carrots here, like I said yesterday, I picked some. I don't want to pick any more because I want them to see if I can get them bigger. And I'm not going to pick at these and for another probably week. And hopefully I'll have some nice big, nice sized carrots. Even if I just get the baby ones. The baby ones are delicious, so. And this is the plant here that's really, really frustrating me. I'm used to having zucchini. Like I would plant zucchini in the other bed, in the bed where I was just showing you the bigger bed, and I always got huge zucchini in there. Huge. The plants always did well in there. This year I put them in the tires thinking, oh, maybe they'll do better. I've heard that tires do really well, but this doesn't seem to be doing much over here. I don't have any zucchini. What?
Alexa went off for something.
Oh, all right, I'll be right there. Thank you. This plant looks like it's not even, it looks like it's dying, number one. Number two, I don't see no freaking zucchini or squash in here. And I know I used to have, I mean, there were times when I found huge zucchinis in my other bed. This doesn't even look like it's freaking alive. It looks like it's dead if you ask me. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Oh my God, what'd I do? I touched something here. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, guys? It doesn't look very healthy. But, you know, it's got a lot of flowers, so maybe it will still produce. I don't know. It's making me really upset, though, because I want to see some zucchini and squash here. See, it's got little buds. It does have the little buds there. See them? So maybe it's just going to take more time because they were seeds. I don't freaking know. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so anyway, I'm grateful for what I have. I mean, you know, whatever I get is, you know, I'm grateful for. Here's the puppy. What you doing? What are you doing, Coop? I hit something on this video. I don't know what I did here. Something's going on. I gotta go in and and put those vegetables on. Let's see. Do I have any more beans here? Let's see, guys. Do we see any beans? They just appear usually. Oh, here's one. Oh, here's a few. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Here's a couple. And yesterday I didn't see these, so these weren't here yesterday. So overnight they grow, which I love. Oh, there's some tomatoes. See? You see my tomatoes? Look. That's why we have to pick them up. We usually have the things, like I said, we didn't have them. We haven't been able to get them yet. And so tomorrow, like I said, here's some more beans, guys. Tomorrow, as long as my money comes in, I'm gonna go and get the cages so I can get these tomatoes up. Trying to see if there's any more here. There's gotta be a couple more. I get so excited when I find beans. I get so excited. Oh, where are you, beans? I got 3. We got 3 beans, guys. Let's see. See these tomatoes here, guys, too? So I'm definitely going to have tomatoes. These, I think, are the cherry ones. I'm excited about that. Love those cherry tomatoes. Any beans here? Do you see any beans? Does anybody see any beans? Tell me if you see them. A lot of tomatoes, guys. I'm gonna have a lot of tomatoes. I just gotta get the cages, because if I don't, then they're not gonna friggin' be able to grow. Let's see if I have any more here. Any on here? Any more beans on here? Next year, if I'm here, I promise I'm going to do better with this garden, because I really, 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 really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, but I like to see more progress and and I just have to put more into it. This year was kind of difficult. Every year is kind of difficult for me, but this year was just in particularly more difficult. Yeah, so those are tomato plants right there too, in this bed here. All right, let's go inside and check those potatoes out. So I was able to get, what did I get? A couple string beans. So that's encouraging, because that means that they're still growing. They're still growing, so that's really good. And tomorrow, if I weed, maybe it'll help it, you know? All right, all right, guys. Everything's ready. It's right there. Here's the rice heated up. Put a little butter in it and heat it up in the mic. We're gonna make our dishes. Okay, this is done. All done. Just letting it sit here. The fajitas, I just mixed them up. Coming so good, guys. It's gonna be delicious. So excited about that.
Yeah, I did good.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna get my plate and we'll be back. All right, people, so here it is. Billy says it's delicious. It looks delicious. The rice is great from last night. And this is what's for dinner tonight, guys. I'm so glad I put it in the crock pot with all the stuff I had to do in the kitchen today. So excited that I got it all done. I felt motivated. Felt good to get some stuff done, get stuff accomplished. So anyway, let me turn you around. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go. Listen. So good. Soy sauce, the hoisin sauce, the flavoring, so good, delicious. And the pork and the chicken is tender. The chicken's a little stringy, but that's how chicken comes out. Chicken breast when you make it in the crock pot. Pork melts right in your mouth. It really does. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming along today with me in my kitchen doing batch cooking and cooking for my house and my kids and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow, and I so appreciate all of you. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. Thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and creating, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Love yous. Bye.